Hi, you are joining us for the third episode of
Dorker Dudes.
Thanks for coming back to our show for this first season, and today, me, Dustin, and my guest, one of the guests here, Jonathan, will be playing a game known as Halo Wars 2.
Halo Wars 2, which is following its precursor, Halo Wars with no number after it. So just Halo Wars. What did you think of the first one?
I like the story for the most part, but I did explore some of the other so-called DLC maps from the first game, and I did end up getting something in return. Achievements. That's right, achievements, even though that was on the 360 at the time.
Outside of actually like eating food and finding shelter, I think getting achievements is one of the most important things to a game.
For the mind, but not the mouth.
Exactly, that's very true. That's where the Doritos and Mountain Dew come in. So the first Halo Wars, I actually really enjoyed kind of the step that they took towards building kind of a bigger universe outside of what we knew with the Master Chief.
Yeah.
And so it took place with the UNSC Spirit of Fire.
That's
right?
the one, led by Captain James Cutter, I believe.
Yes. So this picks up at the end of the first one. They dive into the SHIELD world, right?
They dive around the core, escape the planet, and then went to hyperspace.
Go into hyperspace. So this is them waking up.
Like so many years later, leading up to the events of Halo 5 afterwards.
If we can get this image on the background right now, you'll see what we're looking at right now. I know that we actually played this this mission in Halo 3 on our first episode, the Ark. So this what happens in Halo Wars 2 is your crew wakes up at the Ark after the Master Chief has already blown up the other Halo rings and stopped the flood, right?
And now we know what happened to the Ark because of that.
Yeah, so we kind of find it in disarray, and now the UNSC has a new big baddie, this new big brute, not Tartarus or Tartar Sauce, whatever his name is from Halo 2.
Good one.
Thanks,
Mount Tartar Sauce.
So, but recently when we just went to the Microsoft store to pick this up, you did a little something. You managed to...
well, I got my suit on and this good helmet.
Right.
I did meet up with some other 405th members of the Spartan group from the Pacific.
Let's take a look at what we got there at the Microsoft store. So this image we have here. This is right when you won your. How did you win?
Actually, there was there was a website that had an online raffle for every store that everyone goes into to receive a card, and that card lets you type in your very bare light information about who you are, and they enter you in this card raffle, and whoever wins at that store gets a free copy of the
game. Stupid thing. So you got the game,
right.
And then let's look at the next image,
which is the Ultimate Edition, not standard.
This is people taking pictures of you in your suit because you're a celebrity there as Master Chief. And then what's this last one? And then this last one was when we actually got a chance to play the game. I was pretty impressed initially.
I was too, especially with the tutorial.
Yeah, absolutely. So why don't we jump right in?
Shall we? Yes.
What do you say?
Let's get it on.
We'll take some turns here. Let's get it on like Donkey Kong.
It's on like Alderaan.
Oh, here we go. Do you think this
different universe
lost with all hands? As in, like nobody died in the first one somehow?
Not all of us made it.
Where do they keep getting their resources from if they're flying through space this whole time? It looks pretty great.
I mean, you have to keep asking yourself, are there weapons and food, I guess, like universal on their ship? Or unless that's like a special ship.
I've kind of wondered that if like...
Spoiler to what happened to Sergeant Forge.
Maybe all their food is they're just eating the dead soldiers from the last game.
That might be due to cannibalism, my friend. So don't try that unless you Hannibal Lecter's wannabe.
Getting a case of cabin fever. So we're all waking up here. You're going, woo! I had some weird dreams, man.
I was attacked by a xenomorph, and it just woke me up. I was like, did I really die?
Wait, that's a different sci-fi side.
I'm kidding.
I know. All right, so let's go ahead, and this all looks great. Kind of boring. I want to shoot some stuff. All right, so we're jumping right in. It's funny whenever these
I can see Captain Cutter again.
Yeah.
And Anders.
It's funny when they try to.
She might put on new makeup.
A different.
It has to be the eyes.
Okay, this isn't. We don't even have to do the tutorial. We got to literally jump right in.
I didn't say we have to.
Oh, okay. I thought that you kind of. Fair enough. Okay, so here's a little bird's eye view. This is like old school GTA meets Halo. I was actually
But you're barely on the ground with your vehicle.
What do you think of real-time strategies on consoles? Because I'm big on real-time strategies within PC because you have a keyboard and a mouse and stuff. But
I think Markiplier could be used to that.
Yeah?
If he has like enough room in his YouTube list of like episodes and how many parts they go into those games.
Oh, so this is how I select my troops. I hold down A.
Yeah.
Do I have to like blow this up?
Yeah, there's like detonators that are flashing, and you get to activate them at any time.
Let's bring them some American freedom here, folks. How do we?
America rocks.
Am I gonna?
In the whole galaxy.
Oopsies! I literally did that right next to it.
Don't worry, at least you're not dead.
I'm not a very good. That's one way to look at it.
I don't want.
I'm not dead.
I don't want to be overconfident. Oh, look, an achievement!
Dude, I got an achievement.
Some light reading.
We talked about achievement hunting. Now look at us.
We unintentionally found a campaign log.
I did it again. I keep shooting stuff like right next to my face. Where are those squad members?
Don't worry,
Did I kill them all?
We're always learning every day.
That's true. I try to. It doesn't always seem to be the case. So what do we look at? Oh, damn! There go them Duke boys again.
Yep.
All right, so I have to. So I'm basically going waypoint.
It just comes to show you the Warthog still's got it.
I feel like I skipped some pretty important campaign details. Like what's happening right now? Am I just
I believe they picked
scouting?
up. Well, we're trying to find a research base that is mostly abandoned, but it's still got a beacon, and that's where we're trying to find that beacon at that one building.
They have some bacon.
Well, hopefully.
For the hungry soldiers. Oh, okay. So this car can do stuff.
Well,
Activate the light bridge.
with a human touch, yes. You got the touch.
These things
you
always
got the power.
Oh, dude, I didn't realize how close up you could get. Look at that detail. Look at that detail.
In pure
Dude,
HD.
I'm gonna throw up, man. All right, let's jump back. So can I get one of these hornets to follow me, or are they just like?
Well,
my
if they're yellow,
convoy?
you're not able to control them whenever you want. But if they're green, yes. I learned that. Well, with my own timed pace when I played the campaign of the first one.
If you don't have a very well white balanced television, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between yellow and green on here. Oh, so that's why I can't control these soldiers. Because they yellow. You're yellow,
I guess
boy.
the dialogue is key in this game in order to know what's going on.
That's usually
even during the
pretty key
cutscene. I'm
too.
just saying in general.
Sure. Here, I'm gonna just race to the finish. Go. Yeah.
I think if you clicked on the warthog like lightly, it could drag the camera to where you're directing it.
Oh.
I learned that in the first game too, and hopefully it still works here.
So what did you like most about the first game, would you say?
Well, I like the fact that we get a good
story.
Another story, yes.
Yeah.
And it's as enjoyable as the other games to me, and also the 4 books I've read.
You know what? I did think that it went along pretty well.
I think that's the research base we're looking for.
With the lore.
This is the base we're looking for.
No, I can always count on you. I think this.
Henry Lamb, research
Get out,
outpost.
Jerome. Go check it out, Jerome. Jeromin around. Yeah, let's just walk really slowly, because that really helps build.
Basking the ambience. Basking the ambience.
Here's your cutscene. Here's your cutscene. All was quiet on the Western Front.
Too quiet.
Creepy.
Diabolical. I say we bail. No, just kidding.
So these Spartans
If only we had subtitles.
are really good with search and clear. Get the doo-doo off of it.
They just waste no time. They're
Whoa.
straight to the point. An AI.
She's got a pixie haircut. Oh, I forgot it's not showing us all the audio. It's
Wait, didn't we?
No, it's because I forgot to change the thing to mono. It's okay.
All right.
We'll fix it on
Oh, I heard something.
I'll be like, lady, I can't hear what you're saying. You're freaking out and you're not saying anything.
If you're mute, make a sign language.
What? Oh.
Well,
I remember. I did see this one online, this parts.
they showed us a concept of this like years ago. Oh, this is not good. Not good. Oh. If you look closely, they just dropped a battle rifle.
Sucker punched that fool. Hadouken!
I think it's Chalukin without the weapon.
He just stabbed him, man.
Yeah, he's
Straight up prison style, man.
stabbed him again, and he's still going. 3 times.
Sharpened toothbrush and all. Oh, is he gonna kill him? Oh. Dude, you separated my shoulder. I can't play ball no more. Oh, jeez.
It's my ball game now, brother. Face my wrath.
Oh, he's got like a power glove. Did he sucker punch him? Or
No, I
cut
think
his
that's
head off?
a mace. If you ever heard of that before.
Oh, and then he... Here, I'll let you finish off this mission.
Thank you.
This is pretty rad, dude.
Yeah.
It kind of goes to show that, like, if they really wanted to, I mean, I hope they don't, they really could keep making these Halo games forever.
If
You know?
if they really have a good story that continues for a
Yeah.
long time,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem is can you keep the story going in a strong way
and still
that
please
doesn't-
at least most fans.
Yeah, that doesn't rely
alike.
on too much throwback or too much like, hey, who's the next Master Chief?
Hopefully they won't eventually, crossing my fingers, won't go the route that Star Wars did with Force Awakens.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. It's still,
No way,
it's
that's
still,
too-
that's still a touchy subject.
Yeah, despite it's a different universe and I guess maybe a good example, right?
Yeah, no, they learn from each other, definitely. Okay, so he's calling
Mm-hmm.
up his buddies with his hammer thing. Oh, that guy's dead.
Nah, he's just wounded.
Like, hey, here
Never
comes-
forget, Spartans don't die. They're
Oh,
just
they're
missing in action.
Just missing in action, that's true. Very sad. Now all these
Yeah.
bros are like, hey, it's open season. Let's eat some humans.
Oh my god, I think I've seen this before. Wait. Oh no, it's Braveheart in
They-
the future.
They
No!
all have gravity hammers.
They can take our lives, but they cannot take our arc home.
Dude, I love how they
We got here first, so get lost.
they literally
Never.
all of them have hammers. Oh yeah.
Archer missiles
So yeah, I was gonna say like, can you call
deployed
down some
in
like
4,
ordnance or
3,
something?
2, 1. Fire.
So I said like, where does all this ordnance keep coming from? Like a weapons factory. Oh, dude, it's an elite.
Yeah. Glad to see them back.
So it's funny that the elite is with these guys after all this time, because I thought that after the Covenant had their schism, the elites were kind of declared like heathens within the
I
Covenant.
think heretics, right?
Heretics.
Yeah.
And that literally the brutes would overpower the elites.
I think there was a specific.
Maybe I'm reading into it.
I think there was.
Whoa!
That was a close call.
Just lit those dudes up, man. So it's pretty.
Let's go, let's
oh,
go.
You're gonna
Go.
I can't even see. Oh, the Warthog has a ram ability.
It always does.
has a
I mean, have you
bumper.
not seen the first campaign?
Use the bumper. That's what it's for.
Isabel, that's her name. I was trying to remember her name.
Oh, Isabel. I tried to warn you. You're lucky to be alive. So are you, magical spirit computer lady.
Unlike the.
Vroom, vroom.
Well, the only difference.
Run those guys down.
We have no time for killing. We have time for escape. Killing comes later.
Can't you? You can kill and escape. Oh, no,
Oh, watch
dude.
this. Watch this. Boo!
See, that's my thing is just that it's so hard to keep track of how much is going on because there's so much going on the screen at once. You know what I mean?
Not just story, but what you're seeing within the story,
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
It's not just words on the book.
I love how this Spartan already knows how to operate like all that Forerunner tech. It just got on the ark. It's like, don't worry, I know.
Dr. Halsey taught me a few things.
Oh, and then he sacrifices himself.
Rest in peace, man.
R.I.P.
You died trying.
R.I.P. in pieces, bro. Mm-hmm. Literally, he's in pieces because they probably smashed his body up pretty bad.
Blew it up or stepped
Well,
on
that's
it.
a pretty. It's funny because that being an introduction
Ah, I
to
got
the
a gold.
game. Yes,
Oh,
and
another
I got an
achievement.
achievement.
Wake
this
up.
is why we always have Dustin play these games. Is my game
And
tag.
not just me. I think we both know so much about the lore than anyone else in at least Mountain View so far.
So far. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see what's this next mission going to be. So it's basically they're all conferring, saying like, all right, there's
Not just the visuals, but the sound is pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I said, wish I should have fixed all this beforehand. Let's just jump to the next mission, right? I feel
Okay.
like we watched that whole last cutscene, and we want to get more to.
Oh,
Doesn't
that-
want you.
I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out the button. Usually in the first game it was X. Now it's B.
I hate this game now because they changed stuff. The button to skip the cutscene is different. It's garbage.
I mean, have you noticed,
Don't
like,
wanna
not
play
just
it.
these kind of games for Halo, but first-person shooter games for Halo, they change the button schemes within every game. Why can't
What
we
are
just
some
say?
other good Halo games they could make that is not these games? Like, could they make like a Halo Sims?
Well,
like a
maybe
Halo
maybe a
SimCity?
zombie version of Halo where they
Oh,
could.
it's just the flood.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that from Halo followers. Shout out to him.
Well,
I follow his channel.
Didn't they? I thought they. Well, I guess the flood could have been some kind of residual. Oh, look at this! It's time to die,
Like I said, later is now.
dude. I'm so good at.
See, the sound's fine. We can hear those.
Well,
we
you
can hear
can't hear the
bantering at its
dialogue.
best.
So I'm thinking I probably could have gone about that better. I feel like I could have. See, that's what's difficult. Is like I have to like move everything with my controller. I'm just not used to it. I feel like.
Well,
Right,
maybe
so we blew up
just one
everything.
character, but more than one. I can tell.
Yeah.
But that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be normal that like I'm not used to it, but I know I could
Well,
master eventually.
they dropped me some heavy weapons, guys. I am heavy weapons.
Thanks, Spirit of Fire.
Oh, so they're like
You always have our
Scorchers.
backs.
They're Scorcher dudes. Is there like an easy way to select like groups of dudes or something?
You mean like the whole group?
No, like just like could I like assign so that I only get the soldiers or just the Spartan? I feel like that would be a nice, like hotkeys almost.
Yeah, I know what you mean, even though that's like on the keyboard, but I think they have this game on Windows 10.
Oh.
And apparently,
Okay, here we go. We got a garrison of dudes. Light them up. I probably shouldn't have thrown my.
you know what they say about high grounds. Oh, wait, that's not going to help you this time around, this
over
fight.
Anakin. I have the high ground.
And believe me, Banished, you are no Anakin.
You are no Anakin. So they're called the Banished?
Yes, they're like a different faction that resists the Covenant's true beliefs of the Great Journey.
Oh, so they're just there to literally just kill people, or what?
Well, Covenant and human alike, those who interfere with the Banished's evil plan.
What's their evil plan?
I believe they're trying to gain most of the technology on the Ark and try to use it for like mass destruction.
Mass destruction.
Not just on one planet, but multiple.
Oh, so their goal is literally just to be the only thing left in the universe? Is that? Because that would make sense as to why.
It's been a while since I've seen
why are
the
these guys over
cutscenes
here?
on Gamers Playground channel on YouTube, but they do make really good movie cutscenes.
Oh, nice.
But I think that's mostly the plot of the general plot of the game.
Wonder how we're doing on time right now. Okay, cool. So it looks like we're coming up to our end of our Halos. Oh, am I supposed to destroy this thing? It keeps
No, I think that's like supplies.
Oh.
If I remember correctly from the first campaign.
Look, I'm building something. Okay, so overall, for being an RTS on a console, I'm okay with it. I think they do a pretty decent job. I still would prefer to play this on a computer. Because I love Halo and I
I'm
love
fine with
RTSs,
that.
but I feel like I have to play RTSs on.
I feel like I have to play this campaign
On a
if
PC.
I have enough time somewhere else, maybe on the ship,
Yeah.
if they have a console, to actually play the campaign again to get familiar with the story.
Well, that's all the time we have for our Halo Wars 2 segment. We'll be right back.
With Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. Stay tuned,
Say classy, Spartans.
but mostly stay tuned.
That too.
Welcome back to Dorker Dudes.
Welcome back to Dorker Dudes, episode 3 of our segment 2, where we are about to play one of the Mass Effect games, thanks to this incredible gentleman here, which I have observed. He has most knowledge of the lore of Mass Effect, so I'm really excited. Hopefully the audience is too.
I feel like we've been watching so much about Mass Effect for so long. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yes, and also not only that, they've discovered us somewhere in the Bay Area. Now they've made contact in Great America, and here we are.
That's true. So here we are on board my favorite ship of all time. Well, maybe not of all time, but I'd say it's definitely up there.
Maybe within the Lion's fleet, I think.
Is the SS Normandy. So this ship is at the beginning of the first game given to your crew. It's an experimental
Mass Effect
kind
2?
of flat. This is 2, yes.
Okay.
So this ship was given to you as kind of an experimental vessel, and for your experimental team to go out into the universe and to stop the Reapers.
What's another way of describing hyperspace in this
So the
lore?
way this game works is, the thing about Mass Effect is how it kind of explains how everything came together is there are these things called mass relays. There are these like big, they kind of look like a key you would stick into a locked door.
Okay.
So the thing is that
I think we saw that on the loading screen.
When humans found their first mass relay, oh, I forgot I have to.
Please get a zoom in on this map. It looks beautiful.
And so,
Despite when it came out.
How do I?
Oh, mass relay.
So here's a mass relay. So when humans discovered their first mass relay out past their own solar system, they were able to use it to get out to basically where, I'm gonna buy some fuel, yeah, baby. They used it to kind of
That
get
was
out
quick.
into
Beat
the
that quick, gas
universe
stations.
so that they could meet the rest of the known galaxy. And that's how humans came into contact with all these alien races that already lived on the Citadel.
Like Rex, Grunt, and Garrus?
Yes, exactly.
I think Garrus is really
Ooh,
the
we're
one that
gonna
has a
go to
good sense of
The
humor.
Krogan DMC. So here I am going through the mass relay, and it's kind of shoom. So that's the thing, is you cannot actually teleport anywhere unless you're going through a mass relay. What's cool about that, what I like about that, is that it kind of allows you as the player to kind of decide, like, you know, like you're in the big space area, like you kind of have to go from galaxy to galaxy to galaxy to find a mass relay, and it can take you to the other ones. So let's see here.
So
is
it's
there
basically
anything-
like it shortens your distance to another galaxy and gets you there quicker.
Yes, exactly.
what I
So
thought.
let's see. Where was I just now? What is this? Unexplored. Ooh.
Shall we?
Enter the orbit. All right. So.
Ruam.
So you have this thing in the game.
What did it
Forgot
say?
about this. You're basically scanning this world for something of interest. So this is one of the dumb little things you can do in the game to keep yourself entertained. Ooh, let's launch a probe. Let's see what we find. What do we get?
Thank you, computer.
Oh yeah, we picked up some iridium. Nice.
Is that like money currency?
So you basically in all three games they had a system of going around and exploring the universe. This one did it so that you're basically charting unknown planets. Let's come here. Where can I go that is important that I need to go to? I guess I need to be in the Krogan DMZ, so never mind. So here we are landing on Tuchaka. This is the home world of the Krogan that you were talking about. The Krogan are kind of like these big beastly, like they're the ultimate warriors. If you're fighting in an interstellar war and you need one alien race to be on your side to win it, the Krogan are your guys. So I'm going
Like
to
the
take
one
with me
on the-
Grunt. So I'm going to take Garrus and Grunt with me since I'm landing on a Krogan planet. And so BioWare definitely does this way of gaming within. Do I need to update anything?
Oh, look, it's like looking
Look at
into
my
a mirror.
handsome face.
It's an option to give Shepard a beard.
I already passed that point in the game, fortunately.
Oh, okay.
Purchase rank. What do I want to do? I don't want any of this stuff. I don't care. Just let me.
Squad points 3, okay.
Okay, great, fantastic. Can I go now? Squad weapons. Okay, great. It all looks wonderful. Yeah.
Our shotgun's really powerful in this game, as much as other
they're
sci-fi
all right.
games.
They're all right. So here I'm landing on Tuchaka.
Sorry.
So this planet has been.
Ace Ventura.
Yeah,
That's
right.
Yeah.
This planet has been ravaged by a virus that has stopped the Krogan from being able to breed. It was
airborne?
It was manufactured. Yes, it was manufactured by another alien species because they were all afraid of the Krogans. So this guy Grunt, on my right, was actually cloned from a tube, and he was one of the last one. And so you get to observe all these really funny conversations between all these different aliens.
That sounds better.
All right, let's see. Where can I go? All right. Run. Go to the clan leader, or not Grunt, if you know what you want. They said there's just so much you can, like, explore, man. It's crazy.
Isn't this like also another like homage to like how Star Trek was supposed to be on video games, but in this universe?
I think that I do like to compare it to the expanded Star Trek universe. I think this is better, though. Sorry, Trekkie fans, but if you actually played these games, I think I would even venture to say, if it weren't for my nostalgia, I would like this stuff better than I like Star Wars.
I'll take your word for it. I mean, in other words, I believe you.
Don't tell no one I said that, but it's just cool. Like, there's just
It might depend how many people are watching, but
there's
who knows?
so much here that you can like explore and look at and take part in. See if Garce is up for having a conversation. Come on, Garce, talk to me, baby. No, you don't want to talk to me. He's my favorite character in the game. He's just like this smart ass, like assassin tech dude. To tell you the truth, it's been so long since I played this game. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I'm saving the universe by walking around in a room.
Is there like
and
objective?
having
Ooh,
casual
what
conversations
pet
with
is
you.
that?
Oh, here we go.
Yes. Here we go.
I always want to be a dick to this guy.
That's considered being a renegade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's just so funny, all these different, like, you could spend most of the time playing this game just having conversations with people.
It's like you made an AI friend
Yeah.
that like multiplied
These
into billions of good people
These are all
and
fake,
aliens.
These are all fake things, and I just don't have any reason
Yeah.
to. Where can I? That's the Med Lab, Chief Scout, Ratchet's Wares.
Erd not thrown.
Ooh. Yes.
What?
I know who I want to talk to here. My guy Rex. Sexy Rexy. There he is. There he is. This is my guy from the first game.
I think I've seen him so many times around YouTube.
So the
You're not gonna be
females
addicted to
can't-
him, are you?
I would never.
I wouldn't either. That's why I asked.
So it's just a bunch of conversations. I want to get in some actual action. You can actually see me shooting some people, because I understand this probably isn't the most exciting thing for people to watch.
Hopefully we can like create a 5-minute fight, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Just like in the movies.
We'll talk later.
Let the hunt commence.
It doesn't seem like there's anything around here for me to like do. It's kind of unfortunate because I had
It looks like it's mostly inside, isn't
high
it?
hopes for this, man.
I mean, are we?
Oh, you know what? Am I going to the right place now? No, I'm going back to the ship, and that's okay. You know what? Because this can take me.
I remember the codex.
Do load.
Is the codex like some sort of log?
Yeah.
Okay. The word sounded familiar. And don't worry, not all Halo fans are like this. Some are open-minded to other games and knowing what's
Some.
going on.
Some, not many, but some.
Doesn't mean there is none. So, good point.
And here I am leaving the Krogan home. They have all these cutscenes for like everything, for everywhere you fly to, for everything you're doing. Like the first one, they definitely kind of got a little lazy and just had the same animation for all the different things. But this one and 2, they definitely stepped up their game.
But
So-
at least on this one, they don't keep saying, I took the digital arrow to the knee all the time.
That's true.
I was trying to paraphrase that better.
Skyrim
Hopefully it did.
had its very bright moments, and then there were some very dark moments. That was one of them.
I agree.
Yes.
That really looked like it. It kind of has that early Fallout look to it. Mm-hmm. So much
All
in
right,
decay.
so that's the thing. So much of this game, playing this game, is just loading screens.
Yeah, and chit-chat. It depends on what mood you're in, right?
Yeah, if you're into waiting on things and having conversations with imaginary people,
That you can relate
this
to.
is the game for you. All right, let's see. Can I go into at least one battle here? You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith.
Gotta have faith, the faith, the faith.
Exactly. Do I want to enter the orbit here? Sure. What is here?
Start scatter if you want
Oh,
to.
that's for me to scan the thing. I definitely, when I first played this all the way through, I definitely scanned every planet 100%. In this game, there's
I can see that,
probably,
as a fan.
Probably 80 or 90 planets that I'm just sitting there just like,
I doubt we'll have time to go to the Citadel, right?
I guess we're going.
Let's do it.
I said I just don't know where else we can.
Oh, and
You know what, maybe if there has to be a mission somewhere. Oh, okay, here, Ilium.
the Crescent Nebula. Okay.
And zap. Pow.
Maybe.
See you later.
Maybe sometime this year we could actually go to mass relay getaways.
That would be pretty
I heard they're having a 2-person deal for anyone finding a timeshare in Terra Nova.
Ooh.
What do you think of
Fancy
that?
I think that sounds pretty dang neat.
Though I
Share-
have one
shared
question
timeshare?
for you.
Yeah.
What do you know about the planet Terra Nova?
I know that it's where they wanted to reestablish Earth. It's what they wanted to make like their second home, their second real home.
Do they call
besides
it
Earth?
Do they always call it the Golden Earth or something
Terra
like that?
Nova?
Yeah.
Is that in the Andromeda series? Because I haven't played that one yet.
I haven't played, but I've seen the entire cutscene movie where they
Talks about Terra Nova.
Yes. Well, they talk about the phrase Golden Earth and New Earth. They didn't really actually reference anything about Terra Nova. But I think in the first game they did, didn't they?
I think so. I mean, I know there's little Easter eggs that they put everywhere. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yep. Looks good.
Can't go wrong with machine gun if you want to create a very controlled scene, if you know what you're doing.
Ooh, okay. Here we go. Where are we? Oh, it says Ilium.
Is this a citadel?
Oh, no. This is kind of like a den for drug lords. So
Looks familiar.
It's like there's so much detail.
After the YouTube videos I've seen.
There's so much detail that they put into things.
Yeah. I wonder, yeah, it might depend on where in the universe we could hypothetically live. I mean, if we were living on the Citadel and saw that timeshare commercial on Terra Nova, we'd be set.
Oh, yeah.
All we gotta do is find a shuttlecraft to take us there. And one last question before we end the show.
Sure.
What do you know about a man named Conrad Werner?
Conrad Werner. Is that a trick question? Because that sounds...
I feel like you know him.
Conrad Werner.
He says that he knew Commander Shepard.
Oh, Conrad Werner is here in Ilium. And he actually, I think he's here at this bar. It's funny you bring him up. I think he's at this bar.
Maybe we can...
He was in the first one,
let's
too.
let's end the episode seeing him. I would love to see that.
If only I... See, because you find him, and then I think Garrus scares him off because he's like, you're such a creep, leave us alone. There's this guy throughout the whole series that follows your character around. He's like obsessed with Commander Shepard. He's like in love with him. It's
the super fan.
And that's fine. And he's in love with him, but he just stalks him everywhere he goes. This Conrad Werner just shows up. He's like, hey, funny running you again over here on the other side of the universe. But unfortunately, we weren't able to get to actual gameplay. Maybe we can cut away to a clip or something, just with some firefights. We can see what it's like, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But I would say if you are looking for a good way to pass some time, invest in a new sci-fi lore, and just kind of have a fun time just exploring the universe in its own fake, imaginary way. Mass Effect, they said you can still pick up 1, 2, and 3 pretty cheap now. And, I mean, it plays, looks this great on our old 360.
Very different price than it was when it first came out.
Yes, absolutely. $60 a game with all those DLCs. You can kind of get the whole trilogy with all the DLCs for like $50. I think that's like
$10 less,
$250, $300 worth of games for super cheap. So that's all the time we have for today's episode. We hope you guys enjoyed watching me walk around and do nothing. Until next time.
Technically nothing, but me following his lead.
Yes, you were also doing nothing.
Yeah, but I'm your Dorker dude no matter what.
Thanks, buddy. All right, so until next time, stay dorky, stay
classy.
Dudes. I don't know. Stay dorkier, dudes. We need a better slogan.
We may need to make a call from Ron Burgundy.
That's what the next episode is going to be, is us coming up with a better slogan. Okay, so stay tuned until next time, and thanks for watching.
I'm Ron Burgundy.